Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is all about the Chanel Fall Winter Collection +1. I have a couple of products to try out. I have two of their new liquid eyeshadows and I bought one of their Kohl liners. And then I bought a brand new powder they just released that's not technically part of the Fall Winter Collection, but it is brand new for them and I wanted to share it with you. Now listen. I have extremely strong feelings about the products I try on today. Some negative, some positive, and you'll have to just stay tuned to see which is which. So if you want to check out how this face came together and what this incredibly chic thing is on my head, just keep watching and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it when you do. Now let's jump in. Okay guys, before we jump into the Chanel video, I have to talk about my Breezy Tee product of the day. I am rocking our black and white silk twill skinny scarf. This is an African inspired print. We do design all our prints ourselves. So this side is white with the black print, and then the other side, I'm not gonna flip it today. I've worn the black side in other videos, is black. It has a complementary print, but they're not the same. So you have two scarves for the price of one. You know who's a really big fan of this silk twill skinny scarf? Sonia G, our favorite brush maker. She loves this print and she wears it differently than I do. Now I wear them typically on my head as a headband. She likes them on her bags. I've also seen people wear them on their wrists. I've seen them wear them on their sandals. So you can get, I've seen them braided into hair. So you can get really creative with these silk twill skinny scarves. They are the standard in luxury, silk twill is. And yeah, we have them in lots of prints and we also have lots of solid colors. All of them are double-sided. So if you want to check out any of our silk twill skinny scarves, just visit us at breezytee.com or our Etsy shop and all links will be in the description below. Okay, so I only got a couple of pieces initially from this fall winter release. Depending on how everything performs today, there are a couple of other pieces that I may go back and get and then I will bring them to you at a later date. But I wanted to see how these perform, starting with these. Well, I have these liquid eyeshadows anyway, but these colors I was really intrigued by. This is bronze, this is more of a gray color here. Very, very pretty, very pretty. I cannot wait to get these on the eyes. I also got one of their new liners, Kohl liners. This one's in Kaki. Really excited to try that. This is another one that, depending on how it goes today, we'll revisit a color that I have my eye on. And we're just gonna end it with this beautiful powder that is not technically part. I'm hoping you're seeing this design. I will show it again when we get to the end of the video. Not technically part of the fall winter design, but they did just release this. I believe it's here in Europe right now. This is a powder that I'll finish my face with. And the design is, did I buy it for the design? Unsure. Meant to be transparent. We're gonna test that. We're gonna see how it looks on me at the end of the video. Here are the swatches. This one is the bronze color, and this color name is Acier, okay? Acier is the silvery color shift. They have nice little interesting shifts depending on where the light hits it, and then this is bronze. Let's see what I can do with just these two shades together. This is the reason I like, as you can see, it's drying out. Let me blend this out a little bit so you can see. When it's blended, okay, some of that shine goes away and it dries really, really quickly, okay? It's not a matter of, you know, it's gonna stay wet and sticky for a long time. I'm going to blend it out with the brush and we'll just see how it goes. I'm excited. These are really, really pretty. let's get to my thoughts on these eyeshadows. I don't love them, I'm not gonna lie. Just a reminder, the light hits this side differently than this side. Trying to work on evening out the light. It's frustrating, but they are equal. It just, the light hits it differently. So this always looks like it's more. The colors are pretty, the colors are interesting. I'll continue to work with them and use them, one, because I bought them. But I don't love how, I feel like it was drying. I feel like they were drying on the eyes. They dry really quickly. So do one eye at a time. And when they dry, they do not, they're pretty immovable. So if that's what you're looking for, then absolutely, you're good. You see, I'm putting my hand on it and nothing's coming off. So that part of it is good if you want your eyeshadow, your liquid eyeshadow to stick. But for me, and I don't know that this is gonna be able to be seen on camera, it's patchy. It was hard to blend with the brush for sure. Forget about the brush, but it's patchy. I just feel like it's really patchy, and I'm not impressed with this finished, the finished look. The look is pretty, the colors are pretty. Going somewhere you need a dark little eye, or just use one of them. I absolutely get it. I see it. But for my eyes, my eyes feel sensitive right now, which means I had to work to make these shadows work, which is nothing I want. Not in my 40s, absolutely not. I talk about it, changing eyes, anything that takes work and I have to drag across my eyes to make work is not my thing. Maybe as a topper to something, I can just dab something on with my finger. But even with my finger, it was getting patchy. Like, it was just not distributing easily. And I'm telling you, as I'm looking at it now, it's like lighter here, put the same amount on, lighter here, more here. Not impressed. So this is not anything I will revisit. This did not happen. I actually really liked the liquid blushes that I got from them. I didn't have a problem with them at all. And I don't know what's happening with these two, but not a fan, not a fan. But let's get this eyeliner on and see how that goes. Okay, so this is the number 13 liner, Stylo Ombre Contour Liner in Kaki. It's very, very deep, but this blended really, really smoothly, so I'm hoping for this one. One other thing, these eyeshadows are emphasizing everything on my eyes. If there's a little texture, the tiny little, I mean, it is emphasizing everything. Not a fan, but let's get the eyeliner on. Okay, for me, the pencil saved the day because I'm in love with this pencil. It's super duper creamy, first of all. So creamy, really beautiful color. This is a dark green, khaki color, but it saved the whole thing. I almost wish I had done the whole eye with the damn liner. And these, I had my eye on about two more. This I will go and get because I'm really, really happy with this. I am liner challenged, so anytime I can draw it quickly and it look good, I'm like, I'm gonna give all credit to the liner, and that is true of these. So I really, really, really like the liner. Put on some mascara and we're done with this eye look. Let's get to this powder. And we're gonna end with this beaut. I hope you can see this beautiful design on it, Rouge Cambon. And they say that Rouge Cambon is a beige translucent powder. So we're about to get this on. So if you're not familiar with the story of Rouge Cambon and why it's significant for Chanel, Gabrielle Chanel started when she got her shop. Initially, it served its purpose for a while, but when she outgrew it, she acquired 31 Rouge Cambon, which became the address that Chanel was known for. They went on to acquire even more space on the street, but it is a tribute to the growth of Chanel, the building, the facade of Rouge Cambon, a very significant address in the history of Chanel. So that's why it's so beautiful. So it's like one of those collector's items for sure. I'm sure people will not use it. I don't know how much I will use it, but we're gonna use it today. And I'm just going to test out this, if it's really translucent. So let's see. I'm being very delicate with this. I am not trying to mess up the facade, okay? Let's get this on the face. Now I only did half so far because I do think that this side has gotten a little more mattified than this one. In terms of the translucency, yes, I absolutely, because you know translucent with brown skin sometimes have us looking crazy. So this is translucent. It is complementary to my skin, but I do feel like this side is a bit more glowy, which is not a bad thing. And in the future, this is a powder that I would put on before I even start my foundation. So I put it on as a base, as to not disturb the glowiness, because I do love a glowy finish. So I'm just putting it on the side. I have not messed up the facade. My brush is coming through in the clutch. And it's a nice way to tie everything together, give it more seamless finish. And we're done. Boom. Okay, that's it for me, guys. This is one time I really need to know in the comments if you went ahead and got these Chanel lacquers. How are you feeling about them? This is the first time I've had this negative response to a product in a while. I'm typically above 95%, I think, with things I get, maybe 90% things I get. I'm pretty happy with most things. This was a really like strong reaction because I just, how obnoxious it was to get on, to blend out, and to get even. And I don't even think I mentioned, I did it twice. I did it and I was like, what is this? Went, took it off, and did it a second time, and this is the result of the second time, and I'm still not happy with it. So you have to tell me in the comments what you're thinking. Of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it when you do. I take your recommendations. I'm always asking for recommendations. I take some of the recommendations, okay? I take some of the, but I will look into anything you suggest for sure. The Stylo contour liner, 1000% gonna get other ones of those. Super creamy, so blendable, so easy to go on, and it's the kind of stick that I would do the bare minimum on my eye and then just let the liner do the work. So really, really nice. And I enjoy this powder. I enjoy the powder. It did not, I'm still a black, still a brown girl, did not ghost me out. So I'm happy with it, and it blended everything together beautifully. So that is it for this Chanel fall winter review. And see, this is a good thing. Sometimes you start small because you never know how you're gonna actually like the product. So I'm glad I didn't get more, because this is more than enough. But I will try to work with the shadows and see if there's a way that I can make them work in the future. And of course, if you want to check out any of our silk twill skinny scarves, our t-shirt, hair towel wrap, satin line beanies, satin line knit beanies, and our other silk and linen hair accessories, just visit us at breezytee.com or our Etsy shop. I will check you guys in the next video. Ciao for now. Bye.